November was a bumper month for new features in Robopack. For me, one of the most important ones was the new API capabilities that were made available. Firstly, we've placed the documentation for this API directly into the app, so you can see them without needing to browse anywhere else. Next, we've added a load of new endpoints, from importing apps to getting items from radar scans. Let's jump in and take a look. We can get to it by just heading to Settings and API Integration. You will need to create a new API key. Very simple to do. We'll go through that later on. But I've already created one, so I'm going to go with the API documentation here, and then we're going to go with app here. I'm going to work on getting some information about an instant app from the API. So we need to get the base URL up and running. And the base URL is going to be something like, we need to put in our API key, and that's what I've got so far. So you can see that all we need to do is run this. Your API key will obviously differ, so that's why I've blurred mine out, but we've got that up and running now. And then I can just invoke the REST method. So I want to search for an app. So I'm going to invoke REST method with a URI of the base URL. And then once we've got the base URL, the next thing we need to look at is the bit after v1, because this is the part of the base URL here. We've got app here, so we're going to go with app. So if I just run that, it won't get me much at all, because I actually need to query a parameter. And I'm going to query search. So search, I'm going to search for Greenshot, for example. We'll stick the headers at the end there, and they are these headers here. So let's see. Oh, I spotted a missing thing here. There we go. Okay, so there we go. What we have is the list of apps, and it looks like we've got around 3. We've got Greenshot, Greenshot Unofficial, and Greenshot Preview. Okay, let's see if we go with call these apps. And then we're going to go for, let's select some information from them, shall we? So we'll do select object, name, version, publisher name, machine scope, and I think there's one called user scope as well from memory. So we'll grab those. And in apps, we should now have just this list of, oh no, we got a lot more. Of course, apps contains that. So there we go. We have apps containing those objects here. Okay, so we've searched for Greenshot using the API. The next thing I think would be to select that particular one. So I'm going to select a specific app in this list. So app equals apps where object name equals Greenshot, because I want it to be exactly this app name. Run that and just check what we're going to get. So we just get the one output there. So I'm going to just get that placed into app. And now app just contains the one app that I want. Perfect. So now I've got this particular application. I can import that directly into Robopack's library, my version of the Robopack's library, by running an import command. So that would be, here we've got the instant apps, and we've got app/import and then the appId. So let's try that. Firstly, we'll grab the appId. So it is appId. There we go. There we have the appId. So appId equals that. So appId. There we go. Okay. So next we're going to import it, and we'll get it returns the ID of the new package. So let's go with packageId equals invoke REST method and it's going to be a post using the URI. Well, it's the base URL first. /app/import/appId, and I think that will be it, except we'll need the headers on there to authenticate. Okay. So if we run that, we will be returned the package ID. And that is that package ID. So I've just uploaded Greenshot. So now theoretically, I can head into packages, recent packages, and now we have Greenshot right there, which was uploaded just a few minutes ago. Okay, so we've been able to use the API to find an application from the library and directly import it. Let's take a look at what we have for Radar. If I go to Radar documentation here, and there we have a list, get a list of all devices in the Intune tenant that have a specific Radar app installed. So that will allow us to specify the target tenant ID and the target app ID, and it will provide a list of computers that have this app installed. Interesting. We can also take a look at Radar in general, which is a list of all apps discovered by Radar for an Intune tenant. Let's take a look at this. So we're going to go with, well, let me grab this. So it's Radar is this with this at the end, and then the tenant ID I can get from Entra. To overview, grab the tenant ID here and stick that there. Okay. And presumably that will be all I need. If I just run that. Oh, I'll need the headers. Okay, so I run that, and then Radar contains all of the information from Radar, so I can just select object name and publisher by the looks of it. So Radar publisher and Robopack managed. See what happens if we do that, and there we go. We have a list of all of the application names and the publisher names and whether they are managed by Robopack. In this case, you can see we have some that are Robopack managed and some that aren't, because this demo tenant that I've got is a mixture of both. Okay, that's clearly my first exploration of the API. I think it's great that we can have access to all of these new features, all the features that we have in the Robopack interface via the API, so we can do some really cool things. I'm going to start looking at this in more detail now, but I'm really interested if you've used the API at all within Robopack and what you think of these new features. I'll see you next time.